guys, Justin here, just cruising on the 10 on my way to Tucson, bored out of my mind. So I figured, you know what, I might as well talk about something that's been annoying the hell out of me lately, and that is my new phone, the Google Pixel 6 Pro. As a lot of you know, I destroyed my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. It was on my front bumper on the highway and flew off and got run over by a bunch of cars and was shattered into pieces. And insurance couldn't replace it since they're on back order, so I went out and had to buy a phone out of my own pocket. So I was like, you know what, I'll buy this Pixel Pro because I love Google and I imagine they make a good product, and with the leftover money I'll buy my son a laptop for school. Seemed like a big win-win, you know. Didn't end up turning out to be. I mean, everything worked out. The phone's fine. My son's got his laptop, and that's good. But I'm not really happy with the phone. It's got a lot of little issues that it really should not have at this stage in the game. Especially when Google, you know, owns, creates, and operates Android. I mean, this is their product. It should work seamless. Samsung really makes a phenomenal product, and I'm definitely going back. So my top couple things that I dislike most about this phone are, number one, it's super duper glitchy, especially in maps. When I try to get out of Google Maps and go into other things, it freezes a lot. It doesn't want to go into other windows. It's really slow and sluggish and freezes up. I mean, in all fairness, this is Google's first year with its own microchip. I think it's called the Tensor chip or something like that. So there's definitely going to be kinks, you know, that hopefully there'll be software updates for all these problems that I'm having now, and it'll just run smoothly. I think enough people are starting to complain about issues. I heard there's a screen issue where it turns green and it flickers like crazy. I haven't had that happen yet. So that's a major problem. It's glitchy as hell. It's not seamless or smooth and doesn't transition well from window to window. The second thing that I really dislike about this phone is the incredibly slow charge speeds. It's pathetic. I mean, I think they advertise it'll do 50% battery in 30 minutes, which I think it does. The major problem with that is after 50%, it slows down tremendously. And I don't know what the hell's going on. I think they clocked the max speed at like 22 watts of charging power, which is pathetic. So it takes a long ass time to charge up to 100%. And then when I'm in the car trying to charge it while I'm using it, it barely budges. My Samsung, that had dual batteries, mind you, would charge like this. So I don't know what's going on, Google, but you better fix it. My number 3 issue with the phone is the thumbprint. The thumbprint unlock on the home screen rarely works. If there's anything on your thumbs, I mean, any smudge or I don't know what, any kind of dirt, I mean, the optical sensor is garbage. I have to keep redoing it again and again and again, and finally I just give up and I swipe to the side and use my code. Samsung has a different technology that utilizes, I guess, sound. It's ultrasonic, the thumb sensor, where Google uses an optic one, and it's garbage, and it pisses me off a lot. So glitchy, battery life stinks. Not battery life. The battery life is okay, but the actual battery charging sucks. That also is an issue. It connects and disconnects to my Bluetooth constantly. You just heard it pair and unpair. That happens all the time, and it drives me nuts. My old phone never did that. So that's number 4, I guess. And number 3 was the thumbprint sensor. So then number 5, my number 5 least favorite thing about this phone is, and it's a software thing, I imagine, is recording in video. I can't flip the camera to do like selfie view and then, you know, the other view. I used to be able to do like director view with my Samsung phone. It was awesome. You can see yourself and whatever you're recording on the other side. Or at least I'd be able to flip between selfie and regular view. Can't do that with the Pixel phone. It's actually really obnoxious. I mean, that's the small potatoes thing, but it's a culmination of all these problems. And I've almost had to throw my phone a few times because I just get frustrated with it. Especially with the glitchy stuff when I'm trying to drive cross country, use my maps, use other apps when I'm trying to find things and get, you know, I get seamless. Oh man. As I was talking to you, I was just reminded of number 6, overheating. This phone overheats constantly. It just sent up a reminder. It said, phone too hot. Some apps may shut down or whatever. It overheats all the time, and then I can't use certain apps. I don't know what is going on with this phone. Google, please fix these issues. God, it's frustrating. Man, you should know what you're doing by now. You're Google. You are one of the most technologically advanced companies on the planet.